Peace.
Peace.
This is Joshua Miller Law, Mr. PhD. You're just now entering the cipher called Real2reel360. KYs.
Peace, God.
Bring that beat in, kid.
Indeed.
Peace.
Yeah. What's going on, party people? Welcome to the Real2reel360 show. Let's get it in. We do the knowledge and wisdom so you can understand. Real2reel360 shows in full command. We changing the game for how it always taught. From bondage to freedom to an independent thought. Yo, the show is here to bring about a change for real. To lighten everyone so we all know the deal. 360 degrees is a fact. We created the show to give our love back to our communities so we can know what's going on and give them the support from knowledge to born. So if you're ready to learn, then it's time to go. Sit back and relax and enjoy your show. Peace.
Peace in the name of Allah, to Allah's mighty 5% nation of God's nerves, to all the human families of the planet Earth. I bid you love, peace, and happiness. High salute. I am DJ KY's Allah, aka Kato, the black superhero. Welcome to Real2reel360. Listen, of course, you know how we are. We got another explosive and exciting episode for you all this evening. So sit back, relax, and take notes as we bring on this gentleman here to do his thing. But I can't bring this gentleman on without bringing on our co-host with the most. Y'all know who he is, the superstar himself. None other than my brother in God. I'm talking about who? Try to get something different. Here it is.
Am I the meanest? Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time? But who am I?
Joshua Miller Law.
Who am I?
Joshua Miller Law.
I can't hear you.
Joshua Miller Law, Mr. PhD.
Peace. I'm in the building. I'm in the building. I'm in the building.
Nobody do it better. Come on now, quit playing.
I'm in the building. Peace, peace, peace. Yo, peace to all the 5% nation of God's nerve. Peace to all our followers, likers, and subscribers. Thank y'all for tuning in to another great episode of Real2reel360. Shout out to those who are already in the comments. I can't see the Facebook user, but peace. Dion Foster. You know what I'm saying? Peace. Much love to you. Well, it's finna go down today. Today we got a doubleheader, and it's finna go down today. And trust and believe, I'm on one. My brother's on one. So, ladies and gentlemen, we finna bring this young man in here who got some hot Southern soul music. So you might as well go and get ready for Mr. Al Davis. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome aboard, my brother.
What's up? What's up?
Welcome aboard. How you making it, family?
I'm great, my brother. How y'all doing? Sure.
Man,
Doing
can't
All
complain,
is
man.
good. All is good as best can be.
Best can be, man. Hey, won't you take time right now and introduce yourself to all our followers, likers, and subscribers?
Peace,
And shout out Mr. Ron himself. Peace, Taiwan. What's good with you, family?
Yeah, I'm Al Davis, which y'all know that's the name, Al Davis. If you Google me, and you'll see Al Davis, but you may see another Al Davis. That's the billionaire. I am definitely not the billionaire. And we are both light skinned, but his skin is a little lighter than mine. So, but anyway, he's gone to heaven right now. I'm still living here. I'm still here on God's earth. I'm blessed to be here, and I'm so happy to be here. And thank y'all so much for having me. And I am a producer, artist, musician, a mastering engineer, whatever does within the music. I'm that.
Now, Mr. Davis, when did you start coming into music? What was it about Southern Soul itself that pushed you? Hey, yo, what's good?
Well, when I started, it wasn't Southern Soul. It was the original R&B. I used to listen to my mother. She used to listen to B.B. King and and Johnny Taylor and all those guys. When I was a little boy, that was what we were listening to, and that was the original R&B. So what they call now Southern Soul really is original R&B. And then when the industry got up, and then when the hip hop came in, and then they started doing another genre of music. It was in between hip hop and R&B, but they couldn't figure the name out. So they took the regular R&B and dropped it down and called it Southern Soul. And the other one that they couldn't figure out a name for it, they called it R&B. So
Okay.
that's the real history of it.
Hey,
So
hey, shout out to
I
our
was
boy
listening.
Colin. Now,
So
Al,
I've been listening. Sorry, go ahead.
Al, what when it came down to the music itself, right? Because I want to be specific. Where are you actually located? Is it Alabama or Louisiana?
I am in Macon, Georgia.
No.
Macon, Georgia. Uh oh. Uh oh. Oh, we on the same time. I I don't know what made me think that you was down there in Alabama, Louisiana. I have to apologize about that. With Southern Soul in Georgia, and it's starting to be a melting pot for artists coming into Southern Soul in Georgia. Georgia's starting to really take over when it comes down to that. What is it about being in Georgia right now that has that energy to push Southern Soul?
um, well, I can speak for like the musicians and artists around Macon. There is a lot. I mean, plenty of talent here. A lot of unknown talent here in Macon. I mean, some real talent. And so, I grew up around it, and hey, we just that's what we do.
So who was the artist that influenced you the most?
The one that influenced me the most was Maurice White of Earth, Wind and Fire.
Earth,
He
Wind,
was
and Fire.
my most influence, Maurice White.
So what was the first song that you made professionally that you heard on the radio?
Uh, well, for let me see. I don't know how to put this. I just say it this way. There when I was creating music way on back on back some, I wasn't doing my paperwork and stuff. So there was two songs that I created, and when I sent them in for myself, then I get this package back maybe a month later, say we do not accept unsolicited mail, but both of the packages had been opened, and one of them 6 months later, this group put the song out with my same production, my same lyrics, the whole full thing, and I think they sold probably about 10 million copies of it. And then there was another one from another artist. I don't want to call it a name. And there was another one from another artist. And a friend of mine, he was one of the head guys of Clear Channel during that time. And he loved my music, and he put it out. And I asked him not to do it. And I told him, I said, man, this stuff is not. I haven't registered it yet. He just listened to it. And he put it out, and he put it out for a minute, and then he took it down. Then I say maybe about 8 months after that, that was the same song, and I think it's sold about 20 million. So yeah, I heard my music on the radio then.
Now, I think that's a lesson learned about registering your music prior to getting things together. But you have a song with Gina Jones, Taiwan, and how did that come about?
I was just in the lab creating some music, and when I created the beat, I sent it to Ron. I said, "Man, what you think about this?" He loved it. He said, "Man, um, I love it." So when he called me back, Taiwan was on the other end, and then Taiwan, he said, "Can I write an anthem to it?" I said, "Sure." So Taiwan, he wrote the hook to it, the chorus. He wrote his verse in the chorus, and I said, "Oh man, I like that." And then I wrote my verse, and then I got called Jesus, and Jesus, he said, "Man, he said whatever you need, bro." That's what he called it. But me and him, we real
Yeah,
cool. Whatever you need, boy, I got you, man, I got you.
Yeah.
I want you on this track. So he got on the track and we made it work.
Hey, pardon 1 second. Hey, Colin, you must be in the group. If you're in the Real to Real 360 group at any given time, it's hard to see the names. It comes up Facebook users. So if you go to either my page or K page, we would be able to see the name. That's the
Or you
only
just
issue that we have, right?
go straight through YouTube too. Either way.
Yeah, straight to YouTube. Either way it goes, we'll be able to see you then. But if you go to the group, we won't be able to see you. But I do want to take the time out and shout out those who have tuned in from Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube and Facebook. Thank y'all
Absolutely.
for tuning in. But right now, we're gonna get a little sample of what my brother Jeter Jones always say. Let me get a piece of that.
Let me get a
So
piece of
since he always want to,
that.
since he always want a piece of something,
You want a
you know what
piece
I'm
of
saying?
that.
We finna find out what a piece of that sound like.
It's the king of trail ride blues, Jeter Jones.
Let's
And
go.
we back. We back like somebody hell. I need to represent for all them country boys. No matter where you from, where you at, raise one hand up. Cause we been to represent. If you ready, I'm ready. So let's rock steady. Let's go. She don't play about the time. Better not waste it. Better not waste it. Oh, you a lucky, lucky man. If she let you taste it. Yeah. She like them country boys from Alabama. Ooh, we just so happy I live in Alabama. Yeah, yeah. I told her I put my boots on one at a time. My boots on. What's it gonna take for me to make you mine? Country boy, shawty. Yeah, country boy, shawty. He like them country boys. He them country boys, shawty. He them country boys. He like the country boys. Don't matter who if you ain't the way. Keep it city boys. Oh, you know the town of down in the station. Her body's fine, blows my mind. She's a big lady girl, has the quality. This girl is so fine. I'm a country boy, the real pretty. The little country boy shouted. Country boy shouted. Country boy shouted. You like the country boy. Little country boy shouted. Country boy. She like the country boy shouted. She like the country boy. It don't matter. Oh, see the city boys got country boy. Let me get a little big. I'm down a dirt road like black snake moan, black snake moan. All you gotta do is turn on my mic and turn. And if you don't like you, they know who I be. When I'm walking through that cowboy hat, the king is on you. See, panty the shirt so I can get down. Getting down, country boy, where's the crown? Country boy shouting. Country boy shouting. Country boy shouting. Country boy, little country boy shouting. Country boy, country boy shouting. He like the country boys. Don't matter who if you ain't doing. See the city boys. Oh yeah, country boy shouting. Country boy shouting. Country boy shouting. That was a country boy. The country boy. It don't matter who if you anyway. See the city boys. Oh yeah.
Man, she like them country boys right there. Right there. She like them country boys.
That's right.
Hey, shout out. Ronald Strupper said Alabama in the house. Alabama, Dayton, Ohio's in the house. Taiwan, what's going on with you, man? Colin Taylor, my brother, man. What's going on with you, man? Definitely, man. Glad you tuned in. DJ Chelsea in the mix. Appreciate you timing in. Now, as an artist, and you work with Ronald Shufford for the most part, but how much is it important for artists to understand the business side of music? While you know what I'm saying when he's in.
It is like very, very, very important. You really, for instance, like you said, I'm working with Ron. Ron is my manager. So some things that I may miss or don't understand or don't know, then he's my manager, which is like my attorney, all in one. And he'll catch what I'm missing. And so we're a team. And then just for instance, like I was just telling the story about the music that I did, before I started studying and learning the business of it. Then artists can lose out a whole lot. They can lose out and miss out. They really can miss out. Just like our arm on our body, we got to learn. We got to know what it does. And so the business of the music is the same way with our art.
Definitely. Now, as a artist yourself, what is has been so far the biggest experience you had in music? Shout out DJ Dre, top five, dead or alive. What's going on with you? What was your biggest experience so far that you had in music?
Um, I I met a lot of artists. I mastered, I engineered for a lot of artists. I mean, a lot of artists that usually played their music, and made a lot of money. I made a ton of money doing that also. And then as far as my artistry part, is being on stage and stuff. I did a lot of stuff with Willie Morris cameo, and the experience of learning from him was like extremely high. He did some stuff that, as recording him and producing him, he did something that I never seen an artist do in my whole life. I mean, I went from recording the artist to the artist that been Whitney Houston and
Strong
all. And Willie Morris did something. Yes, man, hold on.
no,
Oh,
let
I'm
us have
sorry.
it.
Oh, what Willie Morris did, we recorded a song. We was in the studio and he asked me to go to the end of the song and I didn't know what he was doing. So he said, just go to the end of the song. He said, play the end. I said, well, I'm at the end now. He said, well, just play it. And so he said, well, just hit record. I said, I need to go to the beginning of the song. He said, no. Long story short, from the ending of the song, he recorded the song backwards with ad lib and verses and all. He recorded the song from the end backwards all the way to the front. I never seen nobody do that. And I learned that technique, and I can record a song backwards from the end of the song to the front.
Wow.
I, that, that's a extremely good technique. So he's the only somebody I ever seen do that, and I can do that.
Earlier you mentioned something about you said that Maurice White was an inspiration coming up. In what ways did he influence you that you know to give him such a great accolade? Because that was a great man. Shout out to the late great Maurice White. So I was just curious to see how he filled you up to go to that point where you just said about him.
But his I love his style, his style of way of singing. I love his style. So I didn't create my style of him, but I love his style of singing. It taught me a lot, and also and then with he was doing a lot of producing and a lot of writing. So a lot of
Mhm.
this stuff you hear from Earth, Wind and Fire back in the day, he would
Mhm.
produce. He'd get on the piano and play it, and he'd play the part. And so
Absolutely.
he was producing that, and that inspired me. That inspired me a lot. So I started paying attention and picking up the skills.
All right.
Now, when it came down to producing and engineering and mixing and mastering music, what when did you learn how to do that? And who was the individual that pushed you the most when it came down to producing your own song?
Producing was the female that's on the song with me, where they do that at Princess Michelle. When she was uh very young, like I think like maybe 14, 15, I was producing her. I was producing a lot before then, but I was producing her, and so she was different, and she had this like extremely high talent, and so and I got into the mastering then when I was producing her, and I excuse me, I was learning how to do it on a 4-track recorder with a tape, with a cassette tape. And so I figured it out and to make it sound like almost like what we hear now in a digital way. And we used to take it to a couple of the major studios, and they was thought it was like, what did I use to record that with? And I didn't tell them my secret back then because I didn't want them to know that it was doing on a 4-track recorder with a tape. And it was a cheap tape. When I say cheap tape, I was using the tape that you can buy 10 of them in a pack for maybe about $2. But I did learn the technique, and then I got into the digital thing, the computers, and and then somebody called me from the owner of 1 Million Soul from Island Records called me, and he had heard my sound, and he loved my sound, so he drove down and we met. We met, at a restaurant. We had a meeting, and I signed a deal with him, and then he was sending me so many artists' work, so many artists' productions, and I didn't know who they were, but I was just to me, I was just doing it because it was the thing that I loved. So what I did, I got on my knees, prayed. When I prayed, I was ready. I was ready. I had my chest and stuff out then. I was ready to go head on and do my work. And then when I was doing my work, and one time there was this artist from California. He flew out, came down, rented he rented a whole floor in the hotel, brought his people down, and I recorded them. And then I was letting him listen to some of the artists that I had did production for, and that's when I learned that I was doing production for a lot of major artists. I didn't know who they were. All I was doing, they were sending me the stuff. I send them maybe a minute of it. Then they'll send me my money. I was sending them the whole package back. And there was like a lot of major artists that I was doing for him. He was like, "Man, you don't know who that is?" I said, "Nope." I said, "He just sent me this stuff, and I just do it." I said, I didn't care to know, And then when I learned, I was doing engineer a lot of major artist work. So I did a ton of work, and like I said, I made a ton of money off of it, and I've been going ever since.
Hey, shout out to DJ T Money. Appreciate you
Big
stepping in.
money.
Peace to everybody. Everybody's chiming in with, what I'm saying, Real to Real 360. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hey, K, we have that song with Princess and Al Davis, don't
With who? Yes, absolutely, absolutely. That's where they do it at.
we? Let's do it then. DJ Harvey in the building. What's going on, bro?
Mhm. DJ Harvey, salute.
Where they do that at? Do it right here. This is what a party is at. Just do your thing, and I want you to drop it low. Okay, you ready? Party. Let's get it. Let's get it. How low can you go? Where they do that at? How low can you go? Where they do that at? All the way to the front. Where they do that at? Just drop it low. Come on. Drop it low. Party. Drop it low. Drop it. Drop it low. Drop it. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up.
Where they do that at? Where they do that at? Right there.
Do that.
Shout out to Connect the Dot. Shout out to Connect the Dot. Tracy Hackworth in the building. Appreciate you coming in. Much love to you, family. Man, that was a hot one. That's definitely a hot one. How did that collaboration actually begin?
Okay, with that song, I did the creation of I did the beat on that, and as a matter of fact, I was thinking characters in the music. I was thinking Maurice White when I started doing certain part of the music. I said, oh, Maurice would do it like this. Then I started thinking, I said, well, William of Cameo, I said he'll do it like this. So I started thinking different characters when I put it together. Then I said, Dr. Dre will do it like this. I just started thinking characters in the music to make the whole thing get from one side of the world to different sides to make it all come together. And I sent that to Ron, let him listen at it, and Ron listened to it, and Ron he wrote the chorus where they do that at. So he's man, because Ron he's a songwriter too. So he wrote the chorus, and then Taiwan he wrote the verses. So we all teamed up and we just put that together. And then I called Francis. I said, Francis, why don't you come by, and put some on top of this. So he came by and we just made it work.
Man, that was a hit right there. Shout out to Ice Dog in the building. Kimberly Isaiah from Starbuck Promotions in the building. Thank y'all for tuning in to Real 360 with Al Davis. Right now, K Wise. Who is our sponsor for the day, K?
Oh, we got a sponsor giving out coming straight out of Fayetteville, out of Fed Nom, aka, you know what I mean? Talking about the mimosa, but we're gonna let y'all see it right here.
First Lady Production presents Brunch and Mimosas Day Party. It's a fabulous day of brunch, mimosas, and good vibes. Saturday, March 16th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Empire Lounge, 984 South Old McPherson Church Road. Get ready to sip on refreshing mimosas and savor delicious brunch delights. It's an atmosphere filled with great music, amazing food, good vibes, or simply enjoy a relaxing afternoon at the Brunch and Mimosas Day Party. Get your tickets early, and there'll be special prizes for the first 50 ladies to sign up on Eventbrite.com. Music by DJ Creation, karaoke, games, drink specials at the Brunch and Mimosas Day Party. Saturday, March 16th from 11 a.m. onward at the Empire Lounge. Get your tickets at Eventbrite.com.
Indeed.
You. Indeed. Much love, and hopefully much success to them with that right there. But Mr. Davis, when we talk about your top 5 artists that inspired you or pushed you to become successful in the manner that you are in now, who do you equate that to?
Well, Maurice White. Then I used to stylistic. I just used to love their false voice and the stylistic, and then and Philip Bailey, and then and on the female side, Jasmine Sullivan. Her she got a style that I love the way she sings. I mean, yeah, I really love the way she sings. And um, and Anita Baker.
I like that. I like that what he said,
Yeah,
especially about Jasmine Sullivan. Lord have mercy. You know.
Yeah,
No, I'm saying that professional because her voice. Trust me, I'm saying that professional because I had a debate about this a long time ago. She should be playing the biopic pick of none other than the late great Phyllis Hyman. She can fill that part in beautifully. She fits it.
yes, yes.
yes, yes, definitely. Now, shout out Keisha Wanda Jackson. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for
Yes,
being
yes.
faithful. Tune in with Real to Real 360. Now, what really is it about those artists that, you know what I'm saying, that inspire you? And do you take a little bit from their style to make your own?
Maurice White, I just love his flows, the way he did it, and then his style. And like I said, Philip Bailey and the stylist, the lead singer for the stylist. I like the way they did their fifth vocal. And then and Jasmine, I just love the way she sings. I get to listening to her. I can listen to anything. She can just sing ABCs and I'm all in.
That's right. That's right.
And Anita Baker, she always just been there. She always been
That remind me of a statement somebody made last night.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I can concur
That's a
with that
statement
statement he's
that
saying there on that side of the spectrum. I sure enough can relate with that. Yes.
there.
that's
That's
right. Now,
Yeah.
as a artist, and you speak with artists that are just coming into the business, what are some of the things that you try to show them about the business, or you try to teach them as they, you know what I'm saying, get further along with their career?
I tried to get them to first start, uh, once they did the creation and within that, to keep it silent, keep that silent, because it's a personal thing, their creation. And, until they get, do all their paperwork, go ahead on and do their paperwork. And I always tell them, whatever they don't understand, they can even Google it. And they don't have to worry about trying to be specific about how they're going to ask. If they were asked a question that they think is a first grade way, ask it just like that in Google, and they will still get the answer. So that's even I always tell a lot of I explain it to them like that, and I say even if they speaking to a lawyer or someone, and their language back to them is words that they don't understand, always just say talk to me just like I'm a first grader. Make it so I can understand it plainly. Let
Hmm.
them come down to your level of their level of understanding because everybody don't understand the same way. We all got a different way we understand, so we have to make sure we get that communication there so that we can understand. And I always tell them there is a book called I think Business for Dummies, but it's not saying a person is dumb. That that's just the title of it.
Yeah.
I always try to tell them go get that book. Just go
Now,
get it, and make sure they do the work.
Mr. Ron said that you're a great performer. What is it about your performance and that you see that people resonate with it? You see fans and everything else. What is it about your stage presence that that moves the crowd? How do you feed off?
Um, well, I just be ready anyway. Um, I just be kind of like a bulldog. I just be ready. I just be ready. Then I just be excited. Just get there and gonna do my thing, and and communicate. I can communicate with them big off of the whatever the song is because my music is about all my music mostly is about just having a good time, just being happy. And so it's easy to say something to a person or people of being happy. And every now and then, sometimes I'll do the song. Let's straighten it out. I'll do that song, but then I can kind of, give a message. I can talk, talk the message to the males and females, the ones, the couples, that, give them understanding that whoever they're with is always just let them treat them as if they had just met them. Always be excited to be with them. Don't just keep on trying to venture yourself out to someone else, because all it's going to do is make them be unhappy. And then when they got their unhappiness in there, hey, all that their mind just go crazy, and then they can't focus. So
Now,
I just like to communicate.
now we have a freestyle of Mr. Al Davis. Now, what was it about you wanting to do this freestyle? Was it to show them that you can do this here at a drop of a hat? That it's like second nature for you? What was it about the freestyle?
Freestyle Shakedown.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Freestyle shakedown.
That song, I did the beat, and I did the beat also, and a writer, his name is Harfez. Harfez, he wrote for some of the greats, some of the big greats. And he heard, he said, man, can I write to that? Because I already had something I was going to write to it. And I said, well, cool, because, I'm not selfish. So he said, man, can I write to it? I said, cool. And he said, but I want to call it Freestyle Shakedown. He said, nobody never talk about Freestyle Shakedown. I said, man, go ahead on and do it. So he wrote it, and he wrote it, and then I arranged it right, and then some of it I wrote in there myself, but I came up with that, and we just went on and did it, and I wanted that beat to be something that can last, and I made some of my music. I'm gonna revamp and re-record some of my music back over and bring it back out with that. I don't know if that's gonna be one, but some of it I'm gonna do. There was a song I called, even though you asked me about Freestyle Shakedown, there's one called "It's My Time to Party on the Weekend," and I really like that song. So I'm gonna re-record that song.
Definitely,
Freestyle
definitely. How
Shakedown,
you
that's
doing?
it.
How you doing, Jessica, over there on Twitch? Thank you for tuning in. Katie Dawson, thank you for tuning in. Hey, Kay, let's get into this freestyle shakedown right now with Mr. Al Davis. Let's go.
Let's get it.
She gets where I live. I gotta go broke to show her my home. I created doing my thing. She with her body, started my brain. She's so sexy and very sexy. Took her by the hands and got her legs. The freestyle shakedown, freestyle, shake your body, y'all. Body, y'all. Move your feet to the beat, feet to the beat. Do the freestyle shakedown, freestyle. Y'all go get on the dance floor and take control. Grab your baby by the way. She know her body in a sexy way. Feel the heat, start your feet to the beat and set it free. The rhythms move down in your soul. Cha-cha get loose on the floor. The freestyle shakedown, freestyle, shake your body, y'all. Body, y'all. Move your feet to the beat, feet to the beat. Do the freestyle shakedown, freestyle. Do the freestyle shakedown. feet to the beat, feet to the beat on the freestyle shakedown, freestyle, on the freestyle shakedown, freestyle. With the Georgia party, Alabama party, oh Mississippi party, Missouri too. Party of Louisiana, party out in Texas, party of the Carolina, party Virginia too, party of the freestyle, shakedown, freestyle, shake your body, y'all, body, y'all, move your feet to the beat to the beat of the freestyle, shakedown, freestyle, to the freestyle, shakedown, freestyle, shake your body, y'all, move your feet to the beat to the beat of the freestyle,
Do the freestyle shakedown with Mr. Al Davis right here on Real to Real 360. We in here rocking right now. Now, Mr. Davis, I gotta ask you, do you have a team of individuals that help you write? Or do you know what I'm saying, solicit for individuals that write with you, or you just write by yourself?
Taiwan, he write for me. I write for myself, and Ron write, and a guy named called Hartford's Coffee, and Princess Michelle. We all, so that's the team.
Okay. Now, with this team right here, I think you got Taiwan, you got yourself, and you have the incomparable Shavana Adams with y'all, right? If I'm not mistaken, I
Yes.
think that's the team
Oh,
right there.
yes. Now you talking about that. Woo, she is like, yes, she is.
You know what I mean? As a whole, have y'all ever thought about doing a compilation EP together? Yourself, Taiwan, Shavana, for instance?
Yes, I was just talking about that to one of the in-house artists. I'm just speaking to him about that. It wasn't Sunday. It was one day last week. And I was just speaking about that. So,
I think that would be very impactful right there when you have Taiwan, you have Al Davis, you have what I'm saying, Shavana Adams, all on one song. All on one song. That would be, oh my goodness, that'd be awesome.
yeah.
Shout out to MC Cookie. She said, "That's my dude." Hey Al, MC Cookie is in the building.
What's up? What's up?
You know what I mean? Now, now, I think we have one more song, right, Kay?
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
We
So
where
let's
they
go.
do that at,
Let's go.
if I'm not
I thought we just
mistaken.
did that. No, we just did
Yes,
where
just
they do
did
that
that.
at.
Wait a minute.
Yes, we
Yeah,
already did that one.
Oh, pretty fine. Pretty fine. Excuse me.
Oh,
pretty
pretty
fine.
fine thing.
Wolfman Delio.
Pretty fine
Got
thing.
to get him
Yes,
on the
yes.
track too. MC Cookie says she love her some Al Davis.
And I love me some you too.
Definitely a sweetheart. You know what I mean? Definitely a sweetheart. So got a chance to kick it with them at the Blues is all right. Hey, okay, let's get this kicking. Let's get this kicking, bro.
oh, sexy, sexy, beautiful. With that thing, your body is fine, blows my mind. Feeling like a park one day, see the pretty that thing. She was walking my way. Oh, my attention she got. Ooh, you put my mind in a daze. I said to her, you're so fine, you look like mine, you gotta be mine, why deny? Ooh, baby, without saying, your body is fine, blows my mind, baby. Cause you're so fine, that girl is fire. You all got to know her. Sexy with a sweet smile. With that glow in your eyes, it stretches a mile. Oh, with conversation, she's adorable. And my mind is at with you, baby. She's so classy. You have a name. I have no regret. She touched my heart. She's really smart. If she was mine, ride and die to the end of time. Ooh, baby, without saying, your body is fine. Knows my mind, baby. Cause you're so fine. That girl is fire. You all got to know her. She's alluring, appealing, captivating, charismatic, charming, and tasty. Ooh, so enticing, glamorous, gorgeous, interesting, inviting, lovely, pleasant. Ooh, lady, beautiful, without saying, your body is fine. Blows like mine, baby. Cause you're so fine, girl, fire. You all just know her. Without saying, your body is fine, so fine. Blows like mine, baby. Cause you're so fine.
Man, that's right there. Let's get that popping. Let's get that popping. Hey, I tell you, we wanna. Say normally we play a song back to back, right? We play a song back to back that we was kind of feeling. You know what I mean? That country boy song was definitely hidden because I know Jeter wanted a piece of that bad. I know as soon as he heard it, he wanted a piece of that bad. Knowing he, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna try to run that one back one time. K Wise, do you have that one locked and loaded for me? Let's go.
It's the gang of Trail Rap Blues, Peter Jones, and we back. We back like somebody hairline. I need to represent for all them country boys. No matter where you from, where you at, raise one hand up, cause we finna represent. If you ready, I'm ready. So let's rock this. Let's go. She don't play about the time. Better not waste it. Better not waste it. Oh, you a lucky, lucky man. If she let you taste it. Oh, yeah. She like the country boys from Alabama. Oh, we just so happy that I live in Alabama, yeah, yeah. I told her I put my boots on one at a time. My boots on, what's it gonna take for me to make you mine? Country boy, shawty, ride or die. She like the country boy, shawty. She like the country boy. He's a country boy, shawty. He's a country boy. She like the country boy, shawty. She like the country boy. No matter where you are. You ain't no end. You see the city, boys with the oh yeah. I'm a country boy from Georgia, down in the station. Her body's fine, blows my mind. She's a big girl, has some quality. This girl's so fine, I like to wine and dine. I'm a country boy with the real pretty. I come with the bedroom everything. You country boy, shawty. You country boy, shawty. You country boy, shawty. You like the country boy. You country boy, shawty. You country boy. She like the country boy, shawty. You like the country boy. It don't matter if you love me, you ain't Down the road like black thing, no thing, no. All you gotta do is turn on my mic. If you don't like shoes, they know who I be. When I'm walking through that cowboy hat, the gang is on. You see, pass me the shine so I can get down. Country boy, where's the crown? Country boy, shawty, country boy, shawty, country boy, shawty, country boy. We a country boy, shawty. We a country boy. We like the country boy, shawty. She like the country boy. It don't matter where you are, if you ain't going. You see the country boy with the heart in the country boy, shawty. We a country boy, shawty. She like the country boy, shawty. There was a country boy. We a country boy, shawty. It's a country boy. We like the country boy, shawty. The country boy. It don't matter if you win, you win. You see the country boy with the heart, yeah.
The country
Yeah, yeah,
boys. Let's
yeah, yeah.
go. Let's go.
There's also one thing I want to give credit to. I like to give people that credit. There was a song that I did. It's called "Dip It Low." Jeter Jones wrote that song, and Ronald Jefferson Slack Track. He did the track. He did the beat to that. Jeter and I, we did another song called "Put a Twist in Your Dip," and we was recording. We were shooting a video, and we just had a conversation. He was like, "Man, I like you, man. I like you, man. I'm gonna write a song for you." So the very next week, he called me. He said, "I got a song for you, man." So I said, "Cool," and he sent it to me. I said, "Wow, man, I like this. I like this." So he wrote that. He wrote that song, and Slack did that beat, and
Man,
that's a
shout out
nice
to
song.
Jeter, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jeter Jones, man. King of Trail Ride. That's our boy also, man.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Much love to Jeter Jones. But also, too, we coming to the end of the show, and I wanted to give you an opportunity where you can tell individuals where they can find your music, where can they see you next, and how can they book and your social media.
Um, you can get my music on you can reach me on you can reach my music is on all platforms, and I'm on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. All it's Al Davis, and you can Google me Al Davis. Just put in Soul Singer Al Davis, because if you put in Al Davis, somebody else, the billionaire gonna come up. And yes, you just on all platforms and in all social media, it's Al Davis. And like I say, TikTok, Instagram, it's Al Davis. And my Facebook is it's Al Davis, and and that's my personal page, and my artist page would be official Al Davis.
Definitely. Shout out our sister that jumped in here, Shavonna Adams in the
Nah, what's
building.
good? What's good?
Shavonna, what's going on? We got to get you back. We got to bring you
Yeah.
back. We got to bring
So,
you back, sis. Definitely, man. We got a lot of
DJ
love
Jeff
for
said
Shavonna.
he's on Spotify also.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I want to thank you for, what I'm saying, for coming on, gracing us with, what I'm saying, with your music and being, what I'm saying, such a great artist, putting in the time for us producing and entertainment. So right now, I want to hand it over to my big brother, K Wise. You know what time it is.
True indeed. True indeed. First of all, I want to thank everybody for tuning in to Real 360. We also like to thank our special guest, Mr. Al Davis, for coming on and blessing us with his great gifts and wizardry in the music game. Brother, you ain't got a home away from home. You got a home right here on Real 360. So if there's anything that we can do for you any given Sunday, don't forget to call us, man, and we got you. All right?
yeah, thank you
Okay.
so much.
We're going to make sure that you get a copy of today's program and everything like that. We'll send it through WeTransfer and all. And you can hear his music being played on Live 365 radio on Real 360 radio. All right. Shout out to 82.3 PUSO up in Ohio. We shot y'all out, man. Good stuff. I loaded up all the new stuff, so they got it, and we good to go. So without further ado, I know we got another show coming up, so we're not gonna hold everybody up too long. What's up, John?
No, I just want to make sure everybody know that we're doing a tribute show at 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central for our sister Drea C and the SRJR production. So make sure y'all tune in for that because it's going to be very, very, very discouraging. Let's get it popping.
All right, y'all. Without further ado, we out of here like last year. Hope y'all enjoyed tonight's show, and we'll see you when we see you. Peace.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we starting to come to the end of the show. Right now, I want to take the time out and thank our guests for coming on. Also, too, we want to make sure that y'all listening and subscribing and tell a friend and keep sharing because we're going to keep bringing y'all the real content. You know what I mean? So, DJ K-Wise, my brother, check us up out of here, son. Peace.
I want to give a big shout out to the nation of gods and nurses. To all the human families on the planet Earth, I say peace. But to our subscribers, those who continue to watch and listen to the show each and every time we come on, I give a big shout out and love, peace, and happiness to you. To peace, the man, woman, and child of the you and I verse. It's time for us to disperse. We bring the best, not the worst. We thank you once again for tuning in to the Real 360. Bring a friend to hit that like and subscribe so we continue to grow to bring more knowledge and wisdom to you. Upon our show, you make it possible for us to do what we do. Now it's time